Hello, this is my good friend Tara. Today we'll be discussing the potential prospects of her investing in Carnival Cruise Lines.
Hi.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and what your current interest is in the stock market.
Sure. My background is in education. I serve as executive director of a local school here, and my background is in education. And my interest in the stock market primarily stems from my husband. He is in financial planning, and so I've learned a lot through his business and through his expertise in stocks.
Okay. Are you investing in the stock market currently?
Yes, my husband and I have been investing for the last 20 years, well, about 24 years, in stocks, mutual funds, and most recently in some real estate.
Okay. So mainly long-term investments instead of short-term. Okay.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Do you have any interest in investing in the current stock market or no?
With all of the recent losses that have occurred in the stock market, we have bought a few things, but obviously it's pretty high risk right now with the instability in the current stock market.
Okay. So what exactly is stopping you and your husband as a retail investor from investing in Carnival or stocks such as Carnival Cruise Lines?
Primarily just the available cash that we would have to
Okay.
invest. We don't have a lot of cash that's tied up, like I said, in either our current investments or in our real estate. We do have a little bit, and so we've done a little bit of purchasing, but
Okay.
not a significant amount.
Would Because of the coronavirus pandemic, there are many value buys right now in the stock market. Do you think you would ever be interested in purchasing Carnival Cruise Lines currently at a 52-week low?
Well, I do believe in the cruise line industry. I do think that there is value in that. I think it's going to come back. I think it just got hit because of the unfortunate pandemic that all of the economy is experiencing right now. So, if given the right amount, I would consider that, investing
Okay.
in that.
Carnival, like many stocks, has decreased in value significantly lately. Do you believe that the stock market is too risky for some investors, such as yourself, or?
Right. So for particularly those who are older and who don't have as much time to wait on the economy to come back, I definitely think right now would be risky potentially if they're needing that income to live on. For my situation, I still have a good number of years before I'm going to be retiring and before I'm dependent on that income on my retirement account. So I don't think it's too risky. I think right now is a pretty good time if you have the cash available to invest in the stock market.
That is a good point. In my personal opinion, I think that Carnival Cruise Lines is almost a guarantee to go. Well, it's never a guarantee in the stock market, but I think it is a guarantee to go up in value. Do you think that investors are possibly losing confidence in companies, or what do you think? What's your opinion on that?
I think depending on the industry, there is a lack of confidence in companies. However, I think that companies are beginning to get more creative with how they are going to respond to the dip in the economy that's happened as a result of the COVID pandemic. So I think companies are going to come back even stronger. Many of the larger companies, I know there's going to be some that don't come back, that don't recover, and that is devastating. But I do think that companies are going to come back and be even stronger.
That is a good point. That is why I personally have invested in Carnival Cruise Lines, and I've been pushing a lot of my peers and non-peers even to maybe invest in some value buys, such as Carnival Cruise Lines. Why or why not would you be interested in Carnival Cruise Lines?
Well, like I said, I believe in the cruise line industry. I'm just because of my age, I would probably tend to more invest in Royal Caribbean than
Okay.
Carnival because of the industry. I like the higher end that the Royal Caribbean cruise line. However, I think Carnival has a great, I believe in their mission that they are wanting to be affordable for kind of not just the rich. They want to be more affordable for a middle income person or even a youth like yourself to enjoy an excursion and extraordinary experience. So I do believe in their mission, but if I were going to invest in the cruise line industry, I'd probably choose Royal Caribbean.
Okay. So how valuable in general would you say Carnival is?
I think it's as valuable as the market says it is right now. So I do think that, as I said, I think it's going to come back. I know the cruise lines took a big hit only because they kind of got stuck literally out at sea in the middle of this pandemic, but I think they are going to come back.
There are plenty of profitable sectors right now, such as, well, energy in some areas. Definitely restaurants are still, well, not restaurants, but certain restaurants are doing good. But I would think that Carnival, at a 52-week low, it's not smart to always just look at 52-week lows, but I would say that in the future, Carnival will make people a lot of money. So, what do you think that Carnival would be a smart investment choice for you, or do you think that other alternatives are smarter?
I would consider if I were going to go back to the stock market and invest, I would definitely consider industries like the travel industry, and I would consider Carnival Cruise Line.
Okay. Well, I hope that my opinions on investing in Carnival's cruise lines are helpful for you in your investing ideas.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I've given you some solid investment ideas. Thank you, Tara.
Thanks, Caleb.